So guys, welcome to my first Chrome dinosaur tutorial, and this is gonna be like a three-part series. So in this part, I'll be showing you about animations for this Chrome dinosaur and adding some movement and some obstacles. So it's gonna be a basic video. If you're a complete beginner, you can make this game. It's gonna be fine. So let's see what I have built so far. I know this code can be done in a better way, but this is what I'm gonna show you in this part. Not much, but you can get the basics of the clone dinosaurs here. So I have added few animations, just two only. And if you're wondering why there's a black thing on his face, that's basically a mask. So this is a quarantine edition clone dinosaur, guys. Yeah, if dinosaur use mask, guys, then we should too. So you can see there's a bug here. I can press key as many times I want and I can jump that many times higher. So this is a thing that I need to get fixed. I need to set, but that will be in the part 2. In this thing, we're just gonna make things simpler and like that works. So without any further ado, let's get started. Guys, I may need to look at my code for just in case if I get stuck. And I don't want to just get stuck debugging this code for hours and waste your time. So I may have to look at my code. So don't say I'm a cheater because I'll be looking at my own code. So what I need is few images here. Pygame dot transform dot. So I'll be scaling the image to a certain size. And guys, if you're wondering for this, if you're looking for the sprites, I'll be posting those sprites in my GitHub, so you can check the description if you want. Anyways, I downloaded the sprite from internet, this whole thing. So if you want the whole thing, you can check internet. I'll leave the link for the website from where I downloaded this, so you can check for that. So let's scale it to 52, and let's load my image now. So pygame dot image dot load, and the name of my image is what's the name, dino dot png. Let's create a class dino, and let's first create our init. Pass self here, self dot x. Let's pass the x and the y from the here. So x self dot y equal y, and I'll be needing another thing here, self dot y change for jumping, so I can increment y change so that I can move up. So that's why. So initially it will be 0, so that I won't be always jumping. And do I need to add any more thing here? And let's create a def function for drawing it. So let's pass self. Hey, yeah, I need one more thing here. Self dot animate equal 0. Self dot why I'm using variable animate here, because I'll be calling draw function and I'll be incrementing it by 1. If self dot animate is less than 5, I'll guys, I forget to create the screen here, so let's first create my screen here, and pygame dot display dot set mode, and it's in tuple, so it's just the size of my screen. And what I will do is I'll be passing from my main function the window, and window dot split dino image, and position will be self.x comma self.y. if self dot animate is greater than 5, no, let's do else. I also need one more thing here. I need to set the win dot blit. Let's copy this, and I'll be using this image here. So there are two images that I've created. As you can see, there are two different images. So I need to do is change the name of this image, so dino1.png, and let's change the variable name to dino1img, and let's call dino1png dino1img, and self.x comma self.y. Okay, so that's in fines. And one more thing, if self.animate is greater than 10, then self.animate is equal to 0. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now let's create my main function from where I'll be controlling everything. If you have watched my other videos, you know how this goes. Let's first create a way to call my function here. So let's create a while loop, a true loop that will run for infinity until my run became false. So while run, and let's create a for event in pygame dot event dot get if event dot type is equal to pygame dot quit. Guys, this is gonna be a long video, I think. Then run equal false, and let's create a function called window draw, where we're passing let's see, when, let's pass when here, and let's create my object for my dino. So dino equals dino, and I need to pass the position, so 303.99, and let's pass object. Let's create my window draw function. And what I need to pass here is my window and my draw. No, not draw, dino. And win dino dot draw and pygame dot display dot update. Let's see if it works or not. Invalid syntax. Oh int object is not callable. What is wrong? For event in pygame.event.get, if event.type is oh shoot. One argument is missing here. Okay guys, you can see the dino is here. One thing that I need to do is when dot fill, let's pass the color to be white. Oh shoot. Okay, now you can see the dino here, but why is not making the animations? What's wrong? I'm incrementing it by 1 if cell.animate is less than 5, then it should work. It's wrong. If self.animate is greater than equal to 5. What's wrong? Let me see. Print self.animate. What is wrong with this? Oh, it should be greater than. Sorry guys. Now you can see. So that's how you can add animations, and that give me a title of my video: adding animations in Pygames. Now I need a way to add movement here, a jump function. So if event dot key is equal to pygame dot key down, then if event dot key yeah, I knew it. I always make this mistake, and then I spend like 10 to 15 minutes searching for what I did wrong. So that's why I always look for these particular things that I did wrong. So where was I? So I create a dino.jump function here. If event dot key is equal to pygame dot k space, and what I do is call my jump function that I have to create. So let's go and create my jump function. Def jump and self dot y change and self dot y self dot y change equal to -20, because I want to go up. So for moving up I need a negative value, because x coordinates actually goes down in increment downwards. So you start from 0 0 and then you move 1 2 3 in the positive direction is downwards in pygame. So let's create my move function, pass self, then self dot y plus equals self dot y change, and I need to add gravity here. So as I move up I will decrease the y change by a value that I have figured out after a long research, plus I think that will do it. One more thing I need to do is I need to set the constraints. So if self dot y is greater than 399, then self dot y is equal to self is equal to 399. It's still working. Let's see. Oh, dino dot move okay, so now you can see the dino is jumping. So what I need now is a way to add the road. So let's create a class, although creating a class is not the best route, but it's okay I guess. Let's create self, and self dot x is equal to what let's see what coordinate should I choose earlier. 0 and 440. Self and dot y is why 0, because it should start from the beginning of the it should start from left side and end to till the right. So I'll be setting the constraint so that it will cover the entire width of the screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about first, but let's get this thing done here. And let's create an image called road img, and I'm thinking of creating a list of objects. So there will be 2 objects from a road image. One that will be present on screen, and then a second one will be in the left side of the screen. And when the current road is moving towards the left, the second road should be moving and will be visible. And then I'll show you in my second part what I'm talking about, but in this part I want to keep things really simple. So pygame dot transform dot scale pygame dot image dot load. What's the name? So here's my road.png image, road.png. Well, if you're interested in behind the scene of this video, you should go and check that video. It will be up maybe before this video or after this, so do check those out. The series is coding vlogs, and it will be really interesting. If you are into these things, then do check that out. What was the constraint size? 812. So 800 is my width screen, so to cover the complete width it should be 800, and then the height is road is not defined. What road? RAOD. Pygame.com. Oh shit. So spellings are wrong here. Road. And now I need to draw my road. So let's create a draw function here, and I'll be passing it self and window. And what I need to do is window dot split my road image name, and the position will be self dot x comma self dot y. Well, I think I should do it like this way because I'll be creating I'll be using two objects, so it will be really easy if I just use variables here. Now let's create my road object. So road is equal to ROAD and 0 and 440. Let's pass road here, and here I'll be drawing it. So road dot draw when road is not defined where. Line 6 module. I think in an attempt to make this video faster, I am ending up creating it slow. So okay guys, now I have the road and then dino walking on it. It doesn't look like it's walking, but give me a moment, I'll make it work. Now I need is a class cactus. Let's create my init function. Let's pass his self, and self dot x should be 820 for now. I think I'll be changing this value in my second part. Most probably I'll be changing it, but for now let's keep it 399 to be my y-axis. Let's create def move function where we're passing self and self dot x minus equals 5. Let's create my let's load my this image, cactus image. Size should be 54 for now, and name is cactus. It's this image that I'll be using, so you can see it here. So guys, I'm thinking that after let's see cactus image, and let's load it here. So I need a draw function. How was I even drawing that image? Row dot okay, def dot cactus, def dot draw passing self and the window. Then I need is this win dot split my cactus image, and the position to be self dot x and self dot y. What's okay, so I need to cactus, let's name it cacti. So cactus, and I don't need to pass the position here, so let's create a list here, and let's create for cactus in cacti if cactus dot x is less than dino dot x and cactus dot past is equal to false, then let's create a score, and I'll be incrementing by 1. I'll be creating a new list here. I will be appending a new object, so cacti dot append cactus, and I do need to do something else here. Size is changed. What else? Self dot past equals false, and cactus dot past equal true. Now what's wrong? For cactus in cacti, cactus dot move. Now what's wrong? Oh shoot, I actually forgot to create a function here, variable here. So let's create score is equal to 0. Now what's wrong? What's wrong here? Cacti, cactus dot move. I'm creating an object. Am I even calling this function or not? And someone is going to be really angry in this video, seeing all these mistakes for cactus. Usually I have a second screen for to check the code that I'm writing on the screen, but since past few videos I have changed the ways I make my videos, and I just code them without anything to look at, so that's why I make these mistakes. So let's call the draw function here and pass my window. Let's save it, and I need to pass here cacti. Yes, now it's working. Now let's add the score thing, and let's end this video for now. So one thing I need to do is pygame dot font dot init. Now I need way to add font, so pygame dot font dot system font. Let's set it Comic Sans. Hope I don't get any error here. So let's pass score here, and I'll be printing my score. So for that I need to create a variable score label, and let's do font dot render score plus string score here, and let's set the color to be equal to black, because you can and when dot blit scrollable 10. This is surely not gonna work. This is surely not gonna work. I'm 100% sure. I cannot be this lucky. I knew it. Okay. So guys, so far we have a few things here. Like we can create cactus. Every time we cross one, we can jump. We have the road. So this is somewhat of a Chrome Dino game that we have built, but there's a lot of room for improvement, and we have to add bird animation. And so in the next part, I'll be doing with bird and adding a way to press a down key. So what I mean by down key is, let's get to this image. So this thing, because bird can be at the height of the dino, and we can actually just bend down and cross without touching it, that thing. And then we need a collision function so that we can check for collision. If it's collision, then it's game over. So we'll be doing those step by step in other parts. So if you like this video, guys, you know the drill.